Hello, welcome back to another watch along. Stephen here. Of course, it's Manchester City versus Everton, which kicks off in 20 minutes' time. And today we're going to watch that game together, and hopefully Manchester City will walk off with 3 more points. I really need them to. I really need them to. Of course, don't forget, please do hit that like button. It does help people find the channel and watch the video alongside yourselves, of course. Hello to people already in the chat. Booty, Mark Harris saying, we'll win them all, as always, saying Mark. Brad T, Andrew Walker, F. Sterling, and of course many more people. Please do, once again, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new, of course. How are you all feeling about the game? Let me know in the comments. It's good to get your opinions. The Beerus already saying domination today. That's what I like to hear. That positivity. Fingers crossed it is utter domination on the Manchester City front. It could be. It really genuinely could be. The City's team is good. It is strong. There is a few surprises in that City team. Surprises because some of them weren't surprising at the same time, if that makes sense. Some were just no changes, which kind of got us onto it. But of course, there's more than enough there, and there's loads of talking points going into this game. Now, don't mind me quickly while I do just a bit of a social post. I need to share it on Instagram, the watch along. Feel free to go to my Twitter right now if you don't mind and retweet my latest tweet. It would be massively appreciated, and I'll love you all forever if you don't mind doing that. I'm just going to quickly do this now, so I'm not ignoring you all, I'm just doing a little bit of work as you do. This is where I need extra hands, extra hands to help me do everything at the same time, which I can't do. If anyone wants to work for me, you're more than welcome. Right, here we go. Done. I've done the Twitter, the Instagram, and I'm gonna do and where else? Done. Mark's going for 7-0. By the way, do you all want to smile? You're on camera. Say cheese. I'm going to put it on Instagram stories now. Everyone say cheese over there on Instagram stories. I want you saying cheese in the chat, because I'm going to say live now. I don't know if you can see the background, but live now. There we go. Gouda. What's Gouda? Is that cheese? There we go. Live now. Done. Done. What's Foden done? What's Foden done indeed, Amara Riff? Right. Right, let's look at the team. Let's go and talk about this team, because, of course, that is the big bit of information, isn't it? It really is. Let me bring it up. What is going on here? What have I done here? What have I done here, lads? What have I done here? I've made it all look stupid. Hang on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give your stupid boy a stupid second. And I'll make it all look normal again. I've done something stupid here. There we go. There we go. So here's the team. Here's the lineup. Edison, of course, in goal. Rico Lewis continues at right back. John Stones alongside Akanji and Ake. So the same back four as the other day. Rodri, De Bruyne. There's a change here in midfield. Bernardo steps in for Ilkay Gundogan. Probably suspected, really. The most surprising for me is there's been no changes up front. Riyad Mahrez carries on. Jack Grealish does, which is probably sort of smart. Jack Grealish did, of course, get a couple of assists the other day, and sometimes you've got to try and build on positivity, haven't you? But I still thought Foden could do. We'll get on to him in a second, and of course Haaland. I'll go through the team, from the bottom to the top. Sorry, top to the bottom. Lewis starts again. Rico Lewis starts again with Walker and Cancelo both on the bench. 2 senior international players there, both left on the bench for an 18-year-old. Not even just any other 18-year-old. A guy who turned 18 a month ago. Literally that young, and he starts again for Manchester City Football Club. It's quite wild. By the way, I'm going to go over to Twitter now and quickly show you the people who've retweeted it. Where are your superstars? I'm going to give you a shout out so everyone give them a follow. Who is it? Retweets from Johnny DeJ's and Auntie Ellis. Look, these guys. Go give them a follow, man. Give them a follow. There's another one as well, I think. Where has it gone? Got the watch along likes there. But you retweet, I'll give you a follow. Anthony, I'll follow you back, Anthony. And Johnny, you're both legends. Thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate it. Go and do the same if you don't mind. It does help the channel. Where were we? Where were we? Back to Manchester City. But this team, Rico Lewis, for me, I mean, that's exciting. Rico Lewis has forced his way into this Manchester City side, despite the quality of Kyle Walker and Cancelo. I mean, this is 4 games in a row. This is a trend. This is ridiculous, and it's testament to his quality. It's testament to how much Guardiola trusts him, and it's testament to the fact that he deserves it. He really does deserve it. I mean, like, I can't begrudge the lad. It's really, really impressive. Smartphone, I'm good. How are you, my pal? Are you good? Is everyone good, by the way? Are you well? Are you good? Are you happy? Are you enjoying your New Year's Eve? I keep forgetting it's New Year's Eve because I've got a baby, so we're doing absolutely nothing now. Like, all big occasions become nothing. We ain't going out. We're not drinking. We're probably going to bed early because our baby's going through a growth spurt, so I'm doing nothing on New Year's Eve. Absolutely. Maybe we'll play some Mario Kart, me and Nicola, and have an early night or something like that. I don't know. But I hope you've all got some nice plans anyway. So, this is the team. The thing for me is no Philip Walter Foden. Now, someone's just asked me in the chat, have you heard anything? I've heard nothing. Genuinely heard nothing. Jack, it was Jack saying, Stephen, do you know everything behind the scenes about Phil? No, I don't. I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on at all, but it's pretty obvious now that this is a trend. This isn't just him saving him for the run of games coming up. This was before the World Cup. I think he's had 1 start in the last 6 Premier League games, which is, that's a trend again. And for whatever reason, Phil Foden currently isn't in massive favour for Guardiola. I don't know if it's going to stay that way. I don't know if it's a thing that will normalise and get used to. But it is, it is something to pay attention to. It really is. Like, Phil Foden has missed an awful lot of Premier League games, and he doesn't start a lot of the big ones. He doesn't start a lot of games at the moment. I don't know why. It could be that Guardiola is just trying to sharpen his senses a little bit. Every now and then, when a player's doing well, they just need to remind. Need to be reminded. It'll be sharpened up a little bit. Scott say, been a rough couple of weeks, been hella depressed, but I'm glad to see you back on cracking. Hope your holiday's been good. I'm sorry, mate. Scott, WhatsApp me, mate, Scott, and we'll have a chat, pal. I hope you're feeling. What's up, man? What's up? I struggled a bit at times as well for different reasons, I guess. But life can be a lot, can't it? On top of you, Scott. But you're here with us, guys, and we'll have a chat afterwards, man. We'll have a chat. Does you guys want to do a fan view live later? Because I will do it. We'll do it if you guys are up for it. If anyone wants to do a fan view live and have a chat with me after the game, I'm more than up for it as well. I'm more than up for it. Hopefully, it's talking about a load of goals. But big love to you, mate, Scott. I hope you're going to be okay, mate. Honestly, big love to you. Look at the bench, by the way. There's exciting news about the bench. Where's the bench? Here it is. You got Ortega, Walker, Phillips, Cancelo, Gundogan. Alvarez is back on the bench. Julian Alvarez is back where he belongs in the Manchester City squad. And that's wonderful stuff, isn't it? Sergio Gomez, Foden and Palmer. It's a really good bench. There's plenty going on. Any news on Laporte? I've not heard any news on Laporte, I don't know what's going on here. Is there any news on Laporte? I'll have a quick browse of Twitter right now. I don't know if I've seen anything or whatever. A lot of people speculating about Phil Foden and so on. What's going on? Has anyone noticed any Laporte news or anything like that? Nope. I haven't seen anything. We'll see. Who knows? Who knows what's going on? All I know is that City, of course, are about to kick off very, very soon. In 15 minutes' time. I'm curious to see what's going on. I'm very curious to see what's going on. Just life comes at you fast, but nothing trying to big trying to get you going. I don't know. I'll have a chat with you. Message me, Scott. We'll have a chat, mate. I might not be able to help with anything, but I'd love to have a chat with you anyway, pal. Life does come at you fast and gets very intense very quickly often, and we all know that, unfortunately. But fingers crossed, hang in there, mate. Hang in there. Please do. I love this bit, by the way, a lovely little tidbit here. Jack Grealish was reunited with Finlay. Of course, the one who did the celebration for the World Cup, which is a lovely little touch there. The kind of stuff you love to see. It was very, very wholesome. You've got to love Jack, man. You've got to love Jack. And Everton starting 11, by the way. Pickford, Patterson, Godfrey, Cody, Tarkowski, Mikalenko, Iwobi, Idrissa Gueye, Onana, Damari Gray, and Calvert-Lewin actually gets a start. I wasn't expecting that. I spoke to Baz from Toffee TV, and he was saying that he wasn't expecting Calvert-Lewin to play. He'd rest him, just put everything to the next game because they're expecting to lose this one. But maybe he wants his fitness up. Maybe all Calvert-Lewin is going to do is try and hold the ball up a little bit. Maybe just want him back on the pitch. But either way, Everton's form, it hasn't been good. I'll bring Everton up now. They've had a really poor run of form, Here it is on screen right now. They lost to Wolves 2-1, and according to Baz, the Everton fan, they were abysmal. Bournemouth 3-0, Bournemouth 4-1, Leicester 2-0, a 0-0 draw away at Fulham. But Palace 3-0 before that, but lost to Newcastle, lost to Spurs, lost to United. They've not been very good. They had a decent start to the season, but it's been very, very, very hit and miss since. And their form, well, you look at the table, where are they right now, Everton? They're in 60, I think they were 70th yesterday. Someone dropped below them. Maybe West Ham have, West Ham have a goal difference, I think. You got Wolves down there, Forest, Southampton. Look, Everton are fighting for their lives a little bit. They really are. So, look, I'm expecting City, personally, to but they should batter them today. We should do. If we get an early goal, this should be a bit of a romp, and I'm hoping it would be. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a game where Haaland gets another hat-trick. I mean, he might not do. It'd be nice. It'd be lovely, but it's very, very, very possible. I mean, I need it. I need it for my bet, I definitely need it. Big love to you, mate, Scott. You don't really like talking about your family, but I don't know. Yeah, get it out. Always get it out. You guys know me. I'm a big advocate of sharing and talking about things. The main reason I say talk about things to people is because you'd be surprised how common people have gone through the same thing that you've gone. And the amount of times I'm feeling really down about something, but I share it to someone else, and someone else is going, mate, I know what it feels like. And you feel less alone, and you feel normal all of a sudden. And when it gets everything's on top of you, just feeling normal is such a big thing for you. And realising it's actually dead normal to feel like shit sometimes, But it just is, sadly. But the point is, we go up and down, and people get through it. And if they can do it, you can do it too. Yeah, it's definitely good to talk. Please too. DK the Goat says, please call me Dan. Dan, I'll forget to call you Dan after, but there you go, mate. If you want to be called Dan, by the way, change your name to Dan because I will forget. So, Beppy reckons Grealish is going to score today. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? I would absolutely love it. It'd be really, really nice, wouldn't it? Scott says, I've been in a dark place for weeks with my mate Mark. So episodes with you. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry you've been struggling a little bit. Life can be very, very tough, can't you? My prediction, sorry to change it so blatantly there, because smartphone, that's my prediction. I'm going for 4 or 5-0, as I said in the preview. I am expecting City to be on it. They will be. Thank you, Kathy, as well. City will be up for it today. I'm expecting them to have a little bit of joy as well. De Bruyne, Bernardo, they'll be more than up for it. Alvarez and Foden on the bench as well, and Cole Palmer and stuff. I like it. Guys, please do hit the like button. Let's get the likes up if you don't mind. It'd be massively appreciated. Nico's moaning about Grealish starting because he got 2 shitty assists. Well, he got 2 assists, mate. Like, a shitty assist or not, he got 2 assists. He didn't play that well, but he got his fucking assist, man. And they won us the game in the end. So don't rate assists now. You know what I mean? If he carries on getting 2 shitty assists per game, I'll be the happiest man in the world. So let's give him credit where he deserves it. Let's not slag off the things he actually gets right. I understand criticising Grealish's performance, but let's not criticise his actual assists, because what's the point in that? That there's negativity, and then there's making a point, and then there's agendas, and that's an agenda, in my personal opinion. Shearer got 5 hat-tricks in one season. Is that true? We'll see. I don't show the game. No, I don't, mate. I won't show the game because I'll get my channel taken down. Pac-Man. Love the terrible joke. Has Haaland got 3 or 4 hat-tricks? Has he got 3 hat-tricks? 3 hat-tricks already, is it? I don't know. You'll batter us today, mate. We're utterly dreadful, says Joel. Joel, I hope you're right, man. I hope you're absolutely right. It's looking that way, isn't it? A lot of Everton fans I've spoken to, one of my good friends is an Everton fan, and he's dreading it. He's got a little daughter, and he said he feels guilty putting her in an Everton kit. I don't blame him. I don't blame him, because Everton, they're a mess. They're a mess, and every time I speak to an Everton fan, he feels like they've got 1,010,000,000 problems that they're trying to solve, man. It is. So basically, we're only 8 minutes away from kickoff. I'm looking forward to this game. I'm expecting City to be really on it today. I really, really am. I'm expecting City to be massively up for it. I think we'll be comfortable. I can't wait to see how Rico gets on again. Like, Rico is clearly clearly part of the first team right now. And I can't wait. I can't wait to see how he gets on today, and he's deserved it. By the way, I want to say thank you once again as well to people who've retweeted the watch along. There's a couple more. Who are they? Who are the superstars? It's Scott, my man, and Jack. Thank you so much, Jack. Go on, just this once, Jack. I'll give you a follow. I don't know who you are, Jack. So if you tweet anything bad, I'll unfollow you. I'm going to be honest, but I'll give you a follow anyway, pal. Just for this once. Cheers, man. Please don't be like some awful person, Jack. I don't know. I'm sure you're a lovely guy, but I don't really know you, Jack. So fingers crossed, you're not going to say something awful. Is Calvin Phillips injured? He's on the bench, isn't he? Isn't he on the bench? I'm pretty certain he is. Is he on the bench, or have I just imagined that? Have I just guessed? I can't remember if he is. I feel like I thought he was. Is he on the bench? Yeah, he's on the bench. No, he is. So the bench is Ortega, Walker, Phillips, Cancelo, Gundogan, Alvarez, Gomez, Foden, Palmer. I'm really hoping today that we see City score a few, and then of course if we score a few, then Palmer gets on. Gets on nice and early and gets maybe. My prediction yesterday, by the way, my wild prediction was that he gets his first goal, his first Premier League goal today. Cole Palmer. Wild prediction. I'm going to tweet it now. Wild prediction for today: Cole Palmer scores his first Premier League goal. That's it. What's your wild prediction for today? I've gone for it on Twitter. Should I subscribe? Yeah, of course you should subscribe, mate. Of course you should subscribe. Why wouldn't you? No. Look, if you like just a bloke chatting about City and football reasonably and nice and all that kind of stuff, subscribe. Do it. It's Christmas. Well, it was Christmas. It was. Let's get the likes up as well. Come on, let's get to 100 likes. You can do it. M Chief says, new football fan here, became a City fan because my dad is a long-time supporter, just been absorbed by the absolute style of the team, the hype of the fans. Well, welcome, man. Better late than never, I don't know how old you are today, you could be really young, but football is an incredible sport, and it takes over people. Sometimes people come to it late, but it does grab you, and it's an incredible sport. The World Cup obviously showed so many people how intense it can be, how magnetic it can be, and welcome. To Benny reckons Ederson assist. That's nice. I like it. I'm actually using a stream provided to me by Caleb, a City fan. I'm using a VPN and I watch it in America, so I can't help you with streams today, unfortunately. So I can't help you, but I've got a feeling you'll be able to find one if you look around. Usually Total Sport or He's Goal will be able to find it. Mark just being very sweet. Mark, you're a very sweet man. Saying Happy New Year to every single one of you. And I echo those opinions. Happy New Year to all of you. I hope 2023 is a wonderful year. I hope it will be. I'm sure it will be. Maybe we'll lift up big ears, the Champions League. Fingers crossed, that would be lovely. Happy New Year to you too, mate. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Toffee's a wounded creature, danger. I think the wound, but then are they wounded or are they just shite? Adozi's number one. Pretty sure what you're on about, Adozi. Oh, you're 35. All right. Over lockdowns, I got real close. We watched Premier League together over dinner and I was drawn in. Nice, man. Nice. Genuinely better late than never. It's a wonderful sport, so enjoy it. Enjoy it. Oh, Nathan, my man. Nathan from the if you're on Discord and you haven't already joined the City Discord, the MCFC Discord, what are you waiting for? It's a really good community over there. Nathan runs it. He's a beautiful man. Happy New Year to you too, mate. You're an absolute superstar. Nathan's a lovely bloke. Go and do it. Join the Man City Discord. Nathan, drop a link in the chat and I'll put it through. I'll make sure it goes through. Instead of 7-0, I'm changing it to 11-0. Mark, I love it, man. Imagine. Yeah, 1 like for every goal we'll score. So we're currently on 34, by the way. How far can we go? Good luck next year. Your channel will grow, hopefully. Fingers crossed, mate. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I'm looking forward to this, man. I am watching the game. I will be watching the game, yeah. We kick off in 3 minutes' time. 3 minutes' time. Fingers crossed how it goes. I reckon City will be good today. I think we're going to win comfortably. Get the likes up, lads, indeed, says Mark. I've never met BB, no. I've not. Nothing against BB. Never met him. Just our paths have never crossed. I think mainly because he's going to be one or the other, innit? He'll be doing the City thing or I'll be doing the City thing. So we're very unlikely to meet, really. He lives in London, doesn't he, as well? So we're very, 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 very unlikely to be in the same room at the same time. I have not made. How many thumbnails do you guys think I've made? This could literally come back and bite me. But how far do you think I went with the thumbnails? Because I've made a whole bunch of scores. I really have. And it'd be interesting to see how far you all think I've gone. But I have gone for some. I've got some scores. I've got some scores ready. I have got some scores ready. And I've realised I actually haven't got 0-0 ready. What an idiot. Let me make 0-0 ready right now. As if I haven't got 0-0 ready. What was I thinking? I haven't got literally the most important score. There we go. I'm knowing things Foden's on all my thumbnails, but I can't be arsed changing them now. I've gone as high as 6. I've made more than 8 thumbnails across all the scores, but I've gone as high as 6. I have done. Fingers crossed, you know. I've gone to 6-0 is the highest I've gone for. I don't know if we'll get there, but stranger things have happened, haven't they? 2 minutes till kick off. Let me update the thumbnails and everything. City 4, Everton 0. That'd be nice. I take it. I want a Haaland hat-trick today. Is that a lot to ask? It is a lot to ask, isn't it? Total Sport, yeah. Total Sport EK is good. They're usually okay. They've usually got something. It's easier to remember because it's got EK on the end, so like Esteemed Kompany. I'll put a link for you guys there. I'm sure you can find something. Here we go. There you go, guys. You should be able to find some links there. I've just put some links in the chat for you. All right, come on, City, man. We are about to kick off. I've got Spanish commentary, I think. Yeah, I have. I've got Spanish commentary, which is mad. Come on, where are we? Have I got English commentary now? I think I have done. There we go. I'm back. I've got English commentary now. Come on, City, man. Come on, City. So, of course, I'm going to do a moment's silence to remember Pele, obviously, one of the all-time greats who's passed away. Pele, man, like certain people, as they've said before, certain people do transcend the sport, don't they? Some people are more than just football. Pele is one of them. Pele is an all-time great. The kind of person who transcends the sport is the reason many people play football. Imagine having that influence. And as Guardiola rightfully said, the number 10 shirt is as iconic because of people like Pele. It wasn't as iconic before he existed, and then it was afterwards. That is a hell of a legacy. That he changed the game, you know. He really did. But that's Pele for you. An absolute genius. Is the streams a little bit delayed, or is it not started for everyone else yet? Because I'm watching on Peacock in America, and it's not started yet for me, so fingers crossed it'll start soon. Haaland hat-trick, KDB to assist all and score a goal. Wow. I like that. Get my wife's name out your mouth. What a title. They're doing the round of applause still for Pele. A legend, genuine legend. Oh, is it already New Year? Is it New Year over there, Nathan? Well, it's only 3 o'clock over here, mate, on the 31st still. So Happy New Year to Nathan in Australia. What's it like tomorrow, you know? Is tomorrow okay? Right, come on, City. It's taking a while to kick off this game. Has it kicked off yet, or has it just been delayed? Come on, City. Just finished silence. Yeah, I feel like they're doing it still, aren't they? The silence is now finished. And I'm sorry, I know obviously I was talking through that, but I'm obviously doing live YouTube videos. If I was there, of course I wouldn't be. And let's get to 100 likes, guys. Can we do it very quickly? Haaland looks in a good mood. Who's the referee, by the way? Who's the referee? Jamie, welcome to the channel. Everyone say hello to Jamie in the chat. Jamie, a new person in the chat. If you're new, by the way, please do say hello. It's a friendly community here. Jamie. I really want a drink, a drink. Might ask the wife for one. Must be miles behind. They just started the silence. Oh, I think you are. Rudy, hello. Isen Aseni, hello, I am new. It's good to see you, mate. Max as well, good to see you as well. But Max07 Pro, hello to Isen Aseni and Max, and he was the other new one, Jamie as well. It's good to see you all. Right, are we underway? We are underway. Right, come on, you Blues. First half's underway. Don't forget, I'm not showing the game. I'd love to be able to show the game, but you know, my channel will be taken down, and who wants that? I don't want that. The game has started, yeah. Rudy Can't Game is an Arsenal fan. Oh, God, you've got a vested interest in this, haven't you? What's wrong with Haaland? What's Ruben's prediction? I'll have to ask him. I'm going to go 3-1. Oof. Is Haaland alright, man? Took his boot off. He's alright, I reckon. Oh, shit. Haaland, please get up. Oh, no. Haaland's down. Please don't do this. Oh, no, I don't need to see this. Oh, fuck no. Oh, fuck no. This looks serious, doesn't it? Alvarez will come on, but oh my God, no. This is very, 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 very bad news, potentially. Maybe it's just physical. He's sap a little bit now. I mean, Haaland going off would be an insane loss. He's putting his boot back on. Oh, it's blood. Is it blood, that? Has he cut him? I think he might have cut him. Has he cut him? We don't need it. We don't need it. We do not need Haaland to come off, do we? Everyone calm down. Yeah, I think it was just an impact injury that hurt him. But he looked upset, man. No, he's okay. He's all right. I've got my bet on him, man. I need to win that bet. No, he's okay. He's okay. Hello, Chubby lad. I need to calm down there, man. Fucking hell. The idea of losing Haaland is like, that's the worst case scenario, isn't it? By the way, does my audio sound fine? Is it a bit too hot or anything like that? It's not peaking or anything, is it? It looks fine. That was scarier than any movie, wasn't it? That was proper, like, scary movie stuff, that. Yeah, mad goal. I was shitting myself, pal. No, he looks fine. He's running fine. He's running fine. I'm watching him like a hawk right now. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry, everyone. Like, don't blame me. Blame Erling. He looks okay. He looks all right. Yeah, if it was just a bit of blood, it's a scrape, isn't it? It'll be okay. I was worried. I mean, you want to just... Yeah. Of course you want Haaland off, Max. You deviant. No, he's got to stay on. I'm sorry, Pac-Man. I'm sorry. I think like we're all a little bit behind. But he's okay. He's okay. He's okay. Everyone calm down. I'm watching the game using a VPN and watching it via an American stream by a City fan who sent me it. So if you want to go, I would recommend going there. I've put a link in the chat now to try and help you find it. Everyone sit down, drink water, calm down, to quote Pep. Nobody say anything. We're all calm. We're all right. Haaland's running fine. He looks fine. God. I was there thinking I can't cash out on my bet anymore. You're watching a Spanish stream on Twitch, maybe GB. That is yeah. Drink water, relax, drink water. You've all seen that clip, I presume, of Guardiola in the Amazon documentary, right? So Rico Lewis again lining up alongside Rodri. Of course he is, because he keeps the ball so well. He's a basic midfielder, isn't he? What's everyone's take on Phil Foden then, the situation? I do wonder if Guardiola's just trying to get through to him or something. Teach him, like, I don't know. Trying to like teach him a lesson to be a bit sharp, or maybe he's not be happy with his form or whatever. Maybe he feels like it's something he's need to learn that he's not taking in. Maybe it's entirely a coincidence. Who knows? I think it will be a physical game, right? I love for Prestasen. I think you're right, mate. They are playing a back five as well. They're just going to be so deep. Oh, Bernardo's put it straight out of play. Foden might be tired after the World Cup. Well, I don't really know. I don't really agree with that. Like, because he wasn't. He was doing it before the World Cup as well, wasn't he? Like Foden was on the bench an awful lot. So either way, like it's part of his development. Every now and then he's going to be out of the team, but it is a trend, man. It has something I've noticed. You know, he is doing that. He is testing Phil at the moment for whatever reason. Could be a coincidence. It could just be part of his development where he's got to learn to, rise to the challenge or whatever. What are you on about, Dr. David Spiegel? You on about Lampard? Guardiola's a legend? Oh, no. Scott Parker replaced Guardiola. What are you on about, man? Behave. Get Vinny in. Where's Laporte? Does anyone know where Laporte is? Haaland's just absolutely flattered Godfrey. I think that was revenge, you know. We're so close to 100 likes, by the way. Come on, hit the like button. Shout out, man me. There you go. There's your shout out. I thought Foden was start. He's in my thumbnail for crying out loud in the video, but it's not happened, has it? He's not picked him. Cheers, Pep. Stones is fine, isn't he? Looks fine to me. Me GB. Yeah, I put on Twitter yesterday who are Man City's current 5 best players. And I'd be interested to know what you all think as well in the chat. Like the 5 best players of Man City currently. I would say over the last 2 or 3 months or whatever, like the current trend, not like over the last 2 years. I mean over the past few months. Since the start of the season, I guess. Rico's doing really well again there. Helped us break the line so well. Go on, Jack. Pac-Man saying KDB, Haaland, Rodri, Cancelo, Bernardo. Sport Bible says Laporte has niggles on his knee. Okay, fair enough. Good job we got all the centre-backs, isn't it? Rico Lewis times 5. I like it. Haaland's doing that Tom and Jerry face. That one. It's weird seeing people as tall as Haaland, actually. Big lad, Godfrey, isn't he? I will not see. No, I can't stand Ronaldo. Sorry, pal. I absolutely will not see. I am not a Ronaldo fanboy. I can't stand the man, so I'm sorry if that puts you off me, but, none of that stuff. Go on, lads. Ref, get out of the way. Oh, it turned out a nice pass for Ake in the end. The ref blocking off passes. It's nice seeing Rico so advanced centrally, isn't it? Oh, nearly. A KDB cross. Nearly. Need to clear my throat a bit today. Sorry, guys. Messi always, man. It's Messi. It's not even close. Greatest of all time. Scott Denemy, man. Scott, my man, with a super chat saying, Blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Come on, City, let's get one early and take control of the game. Indeed, Scott, you superstar. An early goal here would be absolutely lovely, wouldn't it? Thank you, Scott, as ever, mate. You're a superstar. Oh, go on, Erling. Oh, he's hit the side netting. Should have been first time, lad. Should have been first time. Tried to round the keeper. He's got to finish that, you know. That's a big chance. Cheers, Shire. Appreciate it. Yeah, he's looking fine, by the way. That's first time. It's got to be. He's got to dink it first time. Yeah, that's got to be dinked over the keeper, hasn't it? Excuse me. It was nice football, by the way. It was really nice football. Was it KDB with a pass? He always is, me with GB. Like Rico is. He's just so seasoned. He looks so like he belongs, and he's keeping Walker and Cancelo out of the team. It's just stupid. Haaland or Mbappe? Obviously, I'm going to choose Haaland. They're very different players. To be honest, I think they're kind of equal. I do. I think they're very different. Mbappe is probably the best wide player in the world, and I think Haaland's the best natural number 9 in the world. So, I mean, that's how it is for me. I have a preference of Haaland because I'm a City fan. Of course, I do. I think as a goal scorer, there's no one like him in world football. But Mbappe is insane. He is. He's absolutely incredible. You know. Rudy just dropping. Thanks, Manby. Very appreciated. Rudy's just dropping a cat. You know, a cat chat. Super cat. That's how you do it, right? A super cat. Rudy can't game. Thank you so much, Rudy. Always about the dad jokes. Everyone talks about Messi's, like, some guy in the chat is talking about Messi's growth hormones. Like, he was a kid who was on the verge of dwarfism. He was a small child struggling with a potential disability, and he got some medicine as a kid that helped him grow to 5'7". Like, he wasn't like some Russian, like, even Drago thing where he was pumped full of steroids to become this giant thing. He was just given medical treatment for a child that needed it. You know, like, like, that's what I don't get about the whole Messi argument about the growth hormone thing. He literally needed medical treatment as a kid. It's like he carried on when he was 20 odd years old. He had it as a child. Like, I never got that. He had it as a child as medical treatment legally. Like, what does he take? I think like I never got that. It's not like his physicality's ever helped him, has it? So he takes a legal medicine, basically. It's like part of his genetics, you know? I'm sure that's not a Messi specific thing. Like, you wouldn't want it for your kid as well, you know what I mean? Like, if he was offered it, like, if they needed it. Of course we would. We don't want it. You know, I hope he doesn't need it, but if Ruben, you know, needed HGH, of course I would do it. And you telling me then he couldn't play sport? No, that's not fair, is it? Anyway, City, Everton, 14 minutes through. We've had the chance already, a big chance. Looking good. It's all City with the ball. It's all City with the ball constantly, you know. Haaland probably should have scored already. He's missed a few chances recently that I expect him to take. Even then, he scored a whole bunch of goals. But, you know, he has got time to improve, and he has got his own form to improve as well. Even the very best missed chances. Sergio missed a whole bunch of chances. It's normal, but he still scores a ridiculous amount. 1 in 3 chances he scores, which is just a crazy, crazy conversion ratio. But keep giving him that space in behind and he's going to score loads. He's 22. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? There's no one in the box, Bernardo. Who are you kicking it to? The point is, he's so young, isn't he, Haaland? He's 22 years old. He's got loads to learn, and he's going to learn. And he will do. It's only 15 minutes, Mad Goal. Don't worry, mate. The goal will come. Thank you so much, Manme. Manme Barrow says, you're the best. You're the best. It's really appreciated. Yeah, flattery does get you far. I'm all for flattery, you know. What a touch from Jack. Lovely stuff. Paid it to Bernardo. Rodri looks so good these days, doesn't he? Has he said Bernardo's dive there? He's just built Bernardo for diving, man. I need to see a replay of this. Has he touched him? I can't tell. Yeah, he's dived. No, I don't think he touched him, in fair. Bernardo, man. Bernardo, what you playing at, lad? Well, as long as he doesn't get himself sent off. You know those ones that sometimes when you go down like that, you know you feel like you're about to be clattered, so you sort of just kind of... There is a dive, but it's one of those things where... do you know when like someone goes to do that, sometimes you go ow sometimes, even though it hasn't hurt? It's like a reflex reaction. Look, people... I mean, he's dived. But like sometimes you do it instinctively as opposed to... Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just defending him because he's a City player. Probably is that. But sometimes you do think you're going to get taken down. Palace have scored. Let's have a look at the scores. He dived. Palace have beaten Bournemouth. They are indeed. Has anyone got a chance for Brighton later for Arsenal? I mean, for me, it is going to be Arsenal. It is a pretty weak troll. I agree. You know, Scott. A doctor of all people moaning about, a alleged doctor moaning about medical treatment. Win Bain, I hate to say, but I think United have improved. I don't think they're a great side, but they've clearly improved. That's a foul on Grealish, by the way. They clearly improved, and they are there on merit. So, and Ten Hag is improving United, and I hate to say it, I don't think they're close to a threat to City. But I can't deny they've got a very competent manager for once, you know? He's a manager who knows what he's doing. He really does. I don't think Pellegrini's an elite manager. No, not an elite manager. I think he's the tier below elite. I think the elite managers are, you know, Klopp, Guardiola, people like that. Oh, good cross. Clash of heads. Oh, Stones is down. For me, he's the rung below Pellegrini. It's a little bit low that. Like, I don't think Mancini's an elite manager either. Why are they all arguing with Grealish? Thank you very much, Jason, and goodbye. Stones is fine. No one's really done anything wrong there by the looks of it. It's all totally fine, you know? It's just a bit of argy-bargy, isn't it? Jealous of his hair, his Gucci hair. Probably. But Stonesy's good. I've just noticed I need 4 more subscribers to get to 64,750. 4 more subscribers. We can do it. I guarantee you 4 of you are watching, aren't subscribed. Use your backup accounts, whatever. Klopp's an elite manager. He absolutely is. Yeah, I have to admit it, you know. Of course he is. Even if he's having the odd bad spell here and there, he is an elite manager. I can admit it, man. I can admit it. Some people would say Nagelsmann. I think there's a few like that are. It's a bit like, you know, there was Messi and Ronaldo, you know, but then there's a bit of drop off after that. It feels like that, doesn't it, with the managers? Blooming rising to Esteemed Kompany. Yes. The thing is about Klopp, we all know he would have won stuff if City hadn't been there. It's just genuinely true. Though at the same time, I do think Liverpool are as good as they are because City are as good as they are. I think, like, you know, go on, Bernardo. I missed Bernardo, didn't you? I did miss him. I tell you, I could be. Yeah. What are you doing, Riyadh? Get up, man. What's Riyadh doing rolling about? Riyadh just fell over. I'd love to see Cole Palmer on the right, by the way. Played Rico. It's getting a bit of edge, this, isn't it? Welcome back, Ison. Welcome back. Good on you, mum. Go on, Jack. Play Jack. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. There's definitely a bit of an edge to this game now, genuinely. There's a bit of an edge. City are... Yeah, I feel like we'll see the goal soon as well. Like they're keeping him back. What did Mahrez do here? Oh, he stepped on his foot, to be fair. Like, is that a penalty? You know, like... Start spamming Unknown World, but there's some links here. Stop spamming, mate. Right, I'll put you in timeout, but there you go. But I posted a link. Scott reckons it's a pen. Was that a pen, everyone? It's weird because he obviously didn't mean to stand on his foot, but he did stand on his foot and he did take him down, you know? It's a strange one, isn't it? Everton are terrible. They really are. They're just going to sit back and defend with everyone behind the ball and kick the shit out of City. I'll play Jack. Jack's done well there. He beat his man. Oh, Rodri giving the ball away, then winning it back straight away. Classy Rodri. Go on, Riyadh. Yes! That's it! Haaland again! Come on! He doesn't fucking miss, does he? He doesn't fucking miss. But unbelievable, man. This absolute machine. Haaland. Come on. You beauty. What beautiful football, by the way. Greenish deserves credit for that. Mahrez does. Ah, come on. Boom. That's what you love to see. City 1-0 up. And Haaland's getting the crowd going as well. They're fired up for this one, man. They're fired up for it. Mahrez, wonderful. Mahrez, wonderful. Lovely stuff. I mean, look at that. Roger in the ball back there. Ake bringing it forward. And playing a little pass out wide to Bernardo Silva, who found Kevin De Bruyne, He played a lovely ball to Jack Grealish. You found it out wide to Mahrez, who did so well here, Mahrez, to cut it across. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. Lovely, lovely stuff. There we go, 1-0, 1-0. Deserved as well. That's wonderful for Mahrez. Played Riyadh. I've got to give Mahrez credit, man. He made a goal for us there. Great football overall, basically, from City. 1-0. And it's deserved, isn't it? It's deserved. City have been the better team. Oh, come on. Let me update the thumbnail as well, of course. And so on. And the score. Go on, City, man. Go on, City. 1-0 already. We just need City now to hold on. Come on, well, let me update the score. There we go. Hold on, I say hold on. I meant score more, you know. Get more in there, which we will do. 1-0. That felt good, didn't it? That felt good. He's a beast, isn't he, Haaland, man? He's a beast. Oh, nearly onto it again. Nearly onto it again. So how many has he got now? 21 goals. 21 goals. 21 goals. Oh, wonderful goal, isn't it? Haaland has such a knack, doesn't he, being in the right place at the right time. You love it. Oh, nearly again. He's a monster. 21 goals already. He needs 19 more to win me £5,000. Am I going to win it? Am I going to win it? 19 more. Oh, nearly again. What was their defender doing, putting it back towards his own goal? We are shit, says Max. You are. I'm not going to lie, mate. Come on, City, man. Ooh, Mahrez on the volley. Blocked well. The wife's texting me. Yeah, she's texting me because she's basically, if anyone's had a kid before, you'll know that you'll know that babies every now and then go through growth spurts. Go on, Jack. Where they cluster feed. So they go through random, every few weeks they'll go through a bit where they intensely feed and sleep a lot, and and it gets difficult, and then they're fussy. So Ruben's been great, but he's gone through a bit of a fussy phase, and we're struggling today with him. He woke up in the middle of the night and just stayed up, which he never does, and he's feeding a lot, and he's been fussy, and it's been wonderful. Other than that, it happens. The best thing about the growth spurts, by the way, and this is a bit of a parenting bit of knowledge for you. I didn't realise they just come out of it like a different person. It's great. Like something changes, the heads just light up, and like not literally, like it's like they've learned some new things as the growth spurts just changed them. So yeah, that's what's going on. So Nicola, I might have to run down at half time to help her because she's a bit stranded. I think she's baby trapped, and I think I need to get her get him a drink and some snacks or whatever. I've updated the score, haven't I? Have I updated the score? I've updated the score. I know it is 1-0 still. It is 1-0. I've updated the score, I think, in the thumbnail and so on. First 4 years, Mark. You're so unlucky. Ruben's 10 weeks old. He's 11 weeks on Tuesday, and he's already sleeping for about 5 hours straight at night. He does about 4 hours in a 5 hour, and it's great. We're very lucky that way. Yeah, Godfrey did fuck up trying to get Haaland down. Even De Bruyne is pissed off. There's a bit of edginess to this game, isn't there? There really is. I like it. And cheers, Scott, as well. Yeah, I want a set of jeans, indeed. That was cynical from De Bruyne, man. That was very fucking cynical. Yeah, Mark, that sounds difficult. That sounds difficult, Mark. Jesus Christ, KDB just absolutely walloped him, didn't he? Uh, Everton have scored 12 goals this season, by the way. 12 total. This is an angry City team, isn't it? I love it. I mean, they did. They turned up and City have just been physical. I don't mind it. I like it, man. Sometimes you gotta be physical back, you know, don't you? Sometimes you gotta be physical. If they're gonna kick you, kick them back, you know. One of my best friends, Max, is an Everton fan, and he's got a little girl. And I've already had my little boy in a City kit. He's only 10 weeks old, but he doesn't want to put her in a City in Everton shirt. He said you can't do that to her. I think he's planning to take her to the City women's games. Go on, Erling. It's a physical game, isn't it? I'm enjoying this game of football, by the way. I agree, Alpha. Don't fuck with Haaland, man. Alpha Prastarson saying the message from City is don't fuck with our Haaland. You gotta set down these boundaries. Sometimes you've got to be genuinely physically tough. One more subscriber, by the way, to 750. One more. Come on, you can do it. One of you hasn't subscribed. Well done, Rico. Rico again with a lovely little bit of composed defending. Rico is genuinely our most natural inverted fullback, isn't he? He is. I'm not just saying that to slag off Walker or Cancelo, but Rico, you can tell, has learned it all his life. He really has. He's a midfielder. He's playing centrally there alongside Rodri. It's a free. It's a free at the back, really, with two holding midfielders, isn't it? He's on the yellow, isn't he? Yeah, Patterson's. That's crazy, Scott. Haaland would have won the Golden Boot in 5 Premier League seasons already, previous Premier League seasons. So Patterson's on a yellow now, and he's got a Mark Grealish constantly. It is a 3-4-3, isn't it? It really is. Grealish is loving it, by the way. Grealish has got a... Thank you so much, Max. You did. You're a superstar. It's a physical game, really is. It's pissing it down as well. I'm just outside of Manchester, but I can imagine it's pretty cold and wet there as well. Can you guys hear the rain on the window? Got to make sure it doesn't leak. It can leak sometimes. The window's up here. You're right, Scott. Jack does want to defend his teammates. He really does, always, and I love that about him. He's always up for just kind of getting in their faces a little bit. Like he's very much a team player, isn't he? He really is. He's a pack dog, isn't he, Jack Grealish? He's a golden retriever, but he's still part of the pack. God, who would I support if I didn't support City? I have no idea, mate. I have no idea because, of course, I mean, it would be a local team. It would have been another local team. I can't really imagine it. It's impossible. I probably wouldn't support anyone. I'd just watch football, you know? Right now, I live in Ramsbottom, so Ramsbottom United, they'll be my local team. Fulham scored. Right, why use let's have a look. Let's look at the scores. Fulham beat Southampton 1-0. Palace winning 2-0. A real risk of Southampton going down, isn't he? The Dozie's playing, by the way, which fingers crossed he does well. When I was younger, I grew up during the year. I remember the era of Arsenal's, Henry and Lundberg and Perez and everyone, Bergkamp. I remember that team really well. And obviously, I was a City fan, but I used to love watching them. I'd tune in to watch them play football. So I would imagine now, if there was an equivalent team, if I was young again, I didn't have a City team. If I wasn't City and maybe I was overseas and I was choosing a team, I probably would have been drawn to an Arsenal or something like that as a kid. A coat colder up here. I like that saying. It's bloody cold in my office up here, though. I'm in the attic of the house. He got the highest successful dribbles this season. Pretty wild. Oh my god, I love that Scott. Edozie's he's an old school winger. He's an old school winger. I love it. I love people who run at people who make things happen, and that's what Edozie is, isn't it? He's a proper winger. Oh, he's a Newcastle fan now. Oh, plastic. How dare he change teams? If I was on Rico Lewis, yeah, he's wonderful. Fajiri, is it Fajiri? Imam Ramadan. He's wonderful. He's absolutely wonderful. Genuinely, he's a wonderful footballer. Just so composed and so intelligent. He's 18 years old and he just looks like any senior City player. It's ridiculous. He's a young 18 as well, just turned. It's remarkable, and he's there on merit. I actually agree, by the way, with Wimbane. City have sort of slowed down a little bit. Everton have had a bit of all the ball. Bring the ball back, lads. I probably wouldn't play Rico in midfield, Joel. No. Because the other midfielders have better options, but in this role, he's the best option, isn't he? Loving the Rammy chat between Caffey and Mark. I love that my little boy is a Rammy lad. I love that. That was a lovely goal, wasn't it? I've seen the replay again now. Morris did so well to turn his defender. Nicholas just texted me. She's been sat downstairs in the dark because Reba wouldn't settle, so she turned all the lights off. Bless her. I always do believe, I would never tell anyone how to support football, but I do believe, if you support City from wherever you are, I do think you always as well should try and go and watch live football somewhere. So if you live in America and you support City, nothing wrong with that, of course. But if I was you guys, I would definitely try and watch some live football too, elsewhere. Because Austin have just got a team, haven't they? And there's a City fan called Paco, who's my friend. For example, Scott said, City FC, live football's great. It's just great. Don't just watch the Premier League. Watch your local team as well, because it's just great. Live football of any quality is just great fun to watch, isn't it? Yeah, I agree, Mark. It's exhausting. We went through it last night, and I try and the good thing about working from home as I do and being self-employed with you guys. You guys helping me. This is that I've been so present as a dad, and I feel dead lucky because I've got a really close bond to Ruben. I'm at home all the time with him, so it's great. I can help out an awful lot. This spot Oldham is terrible. Well, I guess Wimbledon, you can go to see City if you wanted to. It's the thing. If it's local, you can go and catch City still, can't you? Austin doing terrible. They're doing terrible, Austin. I don't know. Uh, Detroit City isn't even in MLS, but their atmosphere is amazing. Good on him, man. Good on him. I like it. It's all about just for the atmosphere, fans and stuff. It's great, you know. Nice touch from Haaland to Bernardo. I think Jack's doing well, by the way. Nothing wrong with this. Carry on. Morris did nothing wrong then, did he? Did nothing wrong. Nothing in that. And they're giving a free kick for it. This is obviously tight in this first half. I wouldn't be surprised second half if we score a few. If they start to chase the game a little bit, he could run away from them. That's how I'm hoping it'll be. Lovely ball from KDB to Bernardo, isn't it? Look at that pinpoint stuff. See you later, Max. Yeah, the MLS absolutely should have relegation. I'm sorry. I have all due respect to the MLS. The rest of the world is not gonna respect it. It just isn't. It isn't like the MLS from around the world. Even though there's some good quality players there, it just isn't respected in the same way. And look, I think it affects the national team as well because there isn't a meritocracy, and like teams should feel what it feels like to get relegated. Like that pain of getting relegated and trying to improve, it does affect you, man. Of course it does. The fear of real consequence drives performance, and if there's no real consequence of coming bottom, no existential threat for your club, then you're never going to feel that fear, and you're never going to push yourselves massively. It's not the only big country in the world, Kyle. The MLS, America. But they still, I don't understand the logic behind that because the away fans still do travel. But they still do travel. That's the point. They're still far apart, the teams. So it's not like I don't get that personally. The teams are still miles apart. So Yeah, as far as I'm aware, I'm going to get a map of the USA up now. What's Haaland doing, man? He's getting the fans going, Haaland. Yeah, I'm pretty certain, people from California have played people from New York in sport, right? Am I wrong? I don't know. Haaland's loving it today. I don't think the MLS will be bigger than the Premier in 20 years, mate. I don't think so. No offense. I just how can any MLS team have the history and the support of some of the clubs in the Premier League? Stones is at the post, and then Holland's just taken out a player. He's kicking off. Oh, he's up for it. Look at Iwobi's. Look at Haaland, man. I love it. It wasn't that bad, man. It was a yellow card. Stones at the post, and Haaland went flying. Football's great. Erling's just gone crazy. They started at Everton, man. They fucking started it like they did. They've been all over City from the first minute. American football is coming along. MLS is definitely improving. It really is, Rudy. I can't deny that, man. But I do think there's still massive steps it needs to make. And I'm not saying that for any reason other than I think it's true. I'm not trying to be biased. I just genuinely, as I guess, as someone who's been watching this sport all my life, look at that Haaland challenge, by the way. Look how aggressive he was trying to get the ball. I love it. He's only a yeller. Why are they acting like he studied him? He didn't. But really, big love, mate, for the super chat. This is great fun. It's a yellow card. It is a yellow card, but it's not that bad. It wasn't that bad. I'm loving Haaland's hype, man, though. He's getting everyone going. He's getting physical. He's getting aggressive. He's been brilliant. Oh, Riyadh. That was poor to KDB. I'm awake, bitches. The wife's in the chat. Ruben's in the chat. Go to sleep. You are. Is he actually awake? I'm gonna check. I can see if he's actually awake. It's my baby. Oh yeah, he's actually awake. I'm so sorry, Nicola. But you slept for 55 minutes. That's good. That's decent. He slept for 55 minutes. We've got an app that tells us how much he's sleeping and so on. He's eating already. Okay, Ruben's good. When did I have a kid? About a month ago. He's the best thing in the world. I'll bring him on screen for you right now. Do you want to see him? Well, here he is. I had October. He's 10 weeks old now, and he's the most beautiful little thing in the world. Watch. Where is he? I'm obsessed with him. Here's my son Ruben. Look at him. Jesus Christ. Isn't he absolutely beautiful? That's my son. He's got my eyes, look. He's got my little lip as well. What a purse lip. We've got Nicola's little adorable little round face. That's my son there. So yeah, that's my son, 8 weeks old. 10 weeks old. 11 weeks on Tuesday. He'll be playing for City one day, man. He will be. He's beautiful, isn't he? Look at him. That's his bath seat, by the way. He's not just randomly on a odd seat thing. Got my beard, yeah, exactly, yeah. Was he named after Ruben Diaz? Do you know what? Sort of. Like, I can't deny it. He sort of was. He wasn't, and he was. Like, we were going through names because we couldn't find one that we liked. And Nicola, I jokingly went through the city list. And Nicola's like, I really like the name Ruben. I was like, I can't choose Ruben. It's really on the nose because of what I do for a living. And she was like, but Ruben's a lovely name. And I was like, no. And she kept saying it. Eventually, I've just conceded. I did. Wife in the chat, you seen that he's up. I'm going to leave you to it now. You can handle him. You can put him down. So I'm going to stay up here. I was going to run down at half time, but it's half time. Let me just quickly do a tweet and share this out. Get some halftime thoughts going and so on. Let me just jump over to Twitter. Some halftime thoughts. If you could do me a favour, by the way, let me know your halftime thoughts here, Blues. Who stood out for you, etc. If you could retweet this, that'd be massively appreciated. Because obviously, the more people come over and give their thoughts, would be wonderful. There we go. Done. So, what's everyone's halftime thoughts so far? How are you feeling about it? To me, I think City have been. I think they've been good. I think we've been the better team. It's not been perfect. We could do more. But I've still been largely pretty impressed with City. I think it's been a physical game. Everton have been awful, like so aggressive and so on. As City have had to really kind of just stand their ground. And be physical and aggressive. But they've done it really well. And yes, I do love the name Ruben. Of course I do. I didn't initially, but it's grown on me loads. I didn't before we agreed to it, if that makes sense. I've always liked the name, but I just didn't want it because it's Ruben. Anyway, but so far to me, I think City have been decent. I think it's been a really good game of football. It's been physical. We haven't created loads of chances, but Everton have not really liked it. I agree with City Slacker, who says I like the work rate. I like the work rate too. You've got to admire a team that's willing to stand up in the face of real physicality. I mean, Everton have been brutal. Their plan is come to disrupt Man City and kick us, be horrible, put everyone behind the ball, 5 at the back, be tough. I don't blame them. They're in a shit show at the moment right now, and they really are. I don't blame them for doing it, but it isn't fun to watch as a City fan, of course. And all we can do is hope that the City stand up to it and be physical and be tough and fight back. And do you know what? City are fighting back, man. They are fighting back. They really are. It's been really, really good to watch, City actually stand up a little bit because it's really good. It's needed. Guys, do me a favour as well. Hop over to Twitter and retweet this if you don't mind. It'd be massively appreciated. I want to get people to come to the stream. So please do me a favour. And I'll give a few of you a shout out as well if you do the retweet. That'd be massively appreciated. But yeah, I have been quietly impressed by City's dogged determination. This isn't a team that wants to lie down. And what I've really loved is seeing a different side of Haaland today. I don't think we've seen a Haaland this pumped up. He got really angry in that first minute, and he's been walking around like some fucking even Drago, if he dies kind of character. Of course, he scored the goal, as he always does. He always does. And, he probably could have even scored another. But I love mainly the intensity of him. He's been so on it. He's been chasing everything. He's been trying to get the crowd going, trying to G them up. And that's what you want to see, isn't it? You want to see that aggression. You want to see that passion for the club. And you can tell he's got it. He's played like a man possessed, even though it hasn't all been perfect. By the way, we should have had a penalty. Mahrez's foot was stood on as well. That should have been a penalty, and that could be 2-0, but Here's the stats. 5 shots to their 0. 1 on target so far. 70% possession. 91% pass accuracy. Rico's been good, of course. This would put us 2 points behind Arsenal. Obviously, they have a game in hand still. But if we win, it's obviously good news. Newcastle currently drawing 0-0 as well, actually. Who are they playing? Newcastle, they're playing... Is it Leeds they're playing? I think it is. But either way, it's been a decent start so far for Man City. And I do think we're obviously very likely to win this. But, I hopefully will see City get another goal. I think Grealish has played well, by the way. And I know he's not popular, but I think he's played well. I think Mahrez has done well as well. Against a very tough side. Grealish has beat his man a couple of times. He's linked up really nicely. He was instrumental in linking up for the goal as well with Kevin De Bruyne. Played the ball out to Mahrez, who did the rest and got past. Obviously, his defender, finding Haaland. I liked it. It was a lovely little goal from the team, composed in possession, and really, really, intricate and really, really good stuff. Guys, please do hit the like button if you're just joining the stream. It does help the channel, of course, as well. It really does. Haaland, look at him going, man. Look at Haaland getting the crowd going. You gotta love it. We could have had another. John Stones hitting the post from a diving header from a Kevin De Bruyne cross. He would have been onside as well. That should have been 2, really. Pickford was rooted to his line. Seconds later, from the ensuing post, Haaland got himself booked by flying in. Who did he fly in at? I can't remember, but either way, it was very, very, very funny. It's been a very, very interesting game of football. I actually don't think Guardiola will mind too much Nico. Nico saying Guardiola will sub Haaland off. I don't think he will. I think he'll appreciate Haaland's fight in this game. I really do think he'll be up for the physicality, man. I think he will be. I think he'll like it and understand that it's necessary. It is necessary sometimes. Possibly Alvarez on for Mahrez, says Barry. Look, I think Mahrez has done well. He's created the goal, We will see Alvarez, I reckon. We will do. I'm hoping that we get an early second goal, because if we get an early second goal, things seem a lot more manageable then, don't they? We can fly through it a little bit more. Maybe get a second and third quickly. That'd be really nice, because usually in games like this, if City do get that second, the third tends to come relatively quickly after. There's no guarantee it would, but it can happen, can't it, where you get the second, then the third and fourth very quickly. Hopefully that's the way it's going to be, but there's no guarantee, of course. The difference is the lap isn't Haaland, mate. So the lap isn't Haaland. I think Pep understands at this instance. I think he gets it. Dave and Bowie said. Mabo. So sorry if I pronounced that miscorrectly. Sorry, mate. Says Stephen, I just can't believe what I'm watching from Rico Lewis. You watch him and you understand exactly why Cancelo's on the bench. I knew he was good, but this is ridiculous. I mean, as Just a Lost Cause just said, he ain't a fullback. He plays like a midfielder. Well, that's it. I've seen him play left back as well, by the way, and drive forward and create goals. Rico Lewis is the most composed 18-year-old I've seen in an awful long time. It's like, it's not normal. This love that he's getting from Guardiola, it isn't normal at all. It's stupid, man. It's stupid. As I said, by the way, I want to give some shout outs to the people who've retweeted this for me. Who's there? Stone Cold Steve Boston, nice. Louis Hart and Scott as well. Thank you so much, guys. Please do. And the likes, of course, there from these guys, superstars. Please do come and join us. And a few comments on Twitter. Rico's having an inverted fullback masterclass. He is indeed. Football just doesn't flow with this inverted setup. Very dour. Okay, I think we're doing all right, but I like it anyway, Mark. Mangala and Boney easily. All right, Ricky. Penalty shout on Morris, not even given reviewed. Yeah, exactly. I mean, James, you're right. It should probably be a penalty, shouldn't it? But yeah, please go retweet that if you don't mind and help the channel and so on. Look, I think we've been good. I think we've done what we needed to. If we scored by 60 minutes, sub Kevin Erling off, says MeBGB. If we go 3-0 up, I would say, not 2-0 up. I would take them off with the 3-0, but not 2-0 because, yeah, I don't trust football not to do crazy things for us personally. Rico's doing wonderful. Chris Christian saying, Haaland, just chill, bro. I like it. More of it, man. More of it. Go for it. Get in their face. I don't think he'll get sent off, so don't worry about it. But he's absolutely on one. He's gonna get himself sent off potentially. He doesn't like Godfrey at all. But I like it. Yeah, Rico Lewis is certainly quicker than Phil. He is. He's more in tune with his role, I guess, than Phil was, but yeah, absolutely is. I mean, that's testament to his quality. Do you think we'll see Alvarez tonight? Maybe we will do. Yeah, I think there's a chance we're going to see Alvarez. Yeah, there's a real good chance. And look, I'm going to pin Bepe's comment because Bepe is an absolute superstar. He said, like, subscribe, and hit that bell. You know what? Beppe, you're a hero, and I forgot to do it myself, so please do what Beppe said. It really does help the channel. Mark saying Arsenal will sink back with our possession. I don't know if they will do, because they can do it too, Mark. We'll see, though. Scott Denby saying, if Di Maria was a pen, then I'm seeing Mahrez being it too when someone is in front of you like that as a defender. You have to know you can't touch them. I agree. Love you too, Nico. Even if we don't always agree, you know. I think you're a little bitch sometimes. No offense. But I'm a little bitch sometimes, so it's all good. We're all little bitches sometimes, you know. Some of us like to moan more than others. That's just how it is. But it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. Sent off celebrating second goal. I can see it. Well, that would be funny, wouldn't it? That would be funny. I would enjoy it. Everton have offered nothing. They ain't scoring two. But it's football, MeBGB. Things can be very stupid. They can be very stupid. Rico's very impressive, says Chris. He is indeed, man. He is indeed. I'm just making sure my attic isn't leaking because it's raining and the windows can leak sometimes. I don't think it is. I'm going to put the heater on as well because it's really cold in here. One sec. Hope you can't hear that because it's very loud. Alster says Mahrez is looking the best he's looked for a while. Alster, mate, you are right. Mahrez has been excellent. Look, ultimately, Mahrez, if he doesn't do anything else for the rest of this game and just keeps the ball, he's done his job. I know that sounds really simple, but if as a winger you create a goal in a game, you have done your job. That's all they've got to do. They've got to beat the man once, get an assist, and that is your job done. Of course, you want more, but ultimately, Mahrez has done his job today. He's got City ahead, beat his man, got the assist. We are all these little bitches, you know. Scott also, thank you guys for already feeling immensely better, even if it's just for now. I love you guys and love Man City. I love you too, Scott, man. Like, this is an open forum here. We can all chat to each other. We can all wind each other up. Yeah. Everton ain't scoring the wank, says Jeffrey. Maybe not. I don't think they are either. But it's football. Do not trust football to not be stupid. Fair enough, Nico. Obviously, natural pessimists can grate on natural optimists. We're just joking, cheese, we clash, but that's life, mate. As long as you're aware, sometimes, you know, as long as you're aware of your, that's it. But I don't mean to cause offence. I really don't, Nico. So you're a good lad, obviously, clearly, and you care. So that's all that matters. And I apologise for that. Rico's dad is Lennox Lewis. No, it's not. Imagine His dad though is a middleweight boxer though. No, middleweight like MMA guy or something like that. I don't know, something like that apparently. Mixed martial arts guy or something like that. I don't know. But he's not Lennox Lewis. His dad isn't Lennox Lewis. I think we'd know if it was Lennox Lewis. Because, I mean, he was like literally... wasn't he like the heavyweight boxer champion? It can't be him. He's 6'6". Lennox Lewis is 6'6". There's no way it's Lennox Lewis. I'm just checking right now. I mean, he's from London as well. Like, I don't know why Rico Lewis is from Radcliffe. Why would Lennox Lewis be living in Radcliffe, man? I don't think he is personally, lads. I'm going to be honest. No, I don't think he is. I think someone's told you wrong there. His dad is called Rick. Yeah, Rick Lewis. That's right, actually. No, it's Rick. His pop's name's yeah. He's not Rick Lewis. I don't know what Rick Lewis is, but he's a Thai boxing. There we go. Rick Lewis. Here we go. I think it's this guy here. I'll go over to Twitter, Google now. Rick Lewis is a Thai boxer. This guy here. Is it this guy? Maybe it is. This is probably his dad. Yeah, Northwest champion. And is that his dad there? Is that Rico Lewis's dad? Jesus Christ, I wouldn't get in the way of him. Either way, yeah. His dad's nails, basically. He's absolute nails. He really is. But he isn't 6'6" for Lennox Lewis, because otherwise that'd be interesting. Oh, never mind, City Slacker. No wonder Bev started 3 times in a row. His dad probably just turned up and looked at him like, start fucking 4 times in a row, mate. Start him. Yeah, either way it works, because if his dad's doing that, it works, because he's good enough. Imagine a 6'6" Rico Lewis. I think you're looking at the greatest defender of all time in that instance. Genuinely, like the greatest of all time. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? I'm using an American stream. What I like about an American stream is I've got Hulk Hogan on my advert right now, and Ric Flair and The Rock and everyone. Good fun. McAtee's goal was good the other day. It really, really was. It really was. I mean, McAtee's really, really settling in now as well, which is what you love to see. I have a feeling I can hear the wife downstairs. I can. Look, Nico's raised a good point here. Nico said this, and look, to be honest, I will slightly contradict it, but you're right in general, Nico. Nico said Rico Lewis is the best example of you don't know who's going to be the best in the future. I literally didn't know he existed before the summer, and ahead of the massively hyped ones like Delap and McAtee. Well, I mean, I did, but then at the same time, it is fair to say he wasn't massively hyped, but then he's a small right back, you know. It was very unlikely that he was ever going to get, a chance. I didn't think he'd be getting a chance like this. I knew he was really rated, but I didn't think he was going to get a chance, anytime soon for Man City. Like, I didn't believe that. I had watched him play. Like I saw him a couple of years. There we go. I mean, I think I saw him the first time in 2021. So I put he's really impressive, skillful, tackling right back, scored a cracking goal. That's the first time I saw him, August 2021. So nearly a year and a half ago now. But you're right in terms of in general, he wasn't seen as the guy who was about to break into the first team. I think no one expected that. No one did. Genuinely, young fullbacks don't get hype. It's as simple as that. Really, it's very hard to do that because it's just such a unique position. Unless you're 6'2", you're bulldozing forward and scoring wonder goals from fullback, people aren't going to notice you. But he's a good example. You never know who the next one's going to be, and not every young player breaks it through. And I guess this is a lesson for me too. Will be the one everyone talks about But I guess it shows you what Guardiola wants. Guardiola doesn't want always the superstar. He wants the reliable ones. He wants the intelligent ones. Not the ones who can score 30-yarders every week. The ones who never lose the ball every week. The ones who keep the game ticking over. That's what he wants. And that, of course, is what Rico Lewis is. The game's about to kick off, by the way. Second half. And we are... Haaland stood over the ball. Right, second half, what are you all expecting? Let me know. What scores are going to be at full time? We're underway. Haaland's still fuming, apparently. Is he? Let's see how this goes, eh? Oh, it's a ball there to Kev, which he didn't make. 3-0 says Dan, 2-0 says S, 4-0 says Jeffrey, and Von Seal says 3-0. 3-0. Beppy says 4-0. Go on, Kev. El Hodge, mate, I'm watching on an American stream where a City fan, Caleb, sent me his login details. I'm using a VPN and watching it over in America, so. But you guys, I keep sharing this. You try Total Sport UK. Maybe try this, guys. I put a link there. There might be one of these links will work for you. Please get the likes up as well, by the way, and subscribe to the channel. Beppy's comment at the top. Always appreciated here. Right, come on, City, man. Come on, City. I want an early second goal here, man. Early second goal. We need it. Do you like Everton? I've got nothing against Everton. This Everton team is kicking Haaland and De Bruyne. I can't stand just because they're kicking Haaland and De Bruyne. But in general, I've got nothing against Everton. They're all right, you know. Doesn't lose the ball, Rico, does he? He really doesn't. KDB or Yaya in his prime. Oh, God. Look, the very best Yaya is probably the best player I've ever seen. Probably. The thing is, Yaya's prime was so much shorter. Like, Yaya had about 2 great seasons, I would say. And a couple of good ones, and then he dropped off a lot. I think KDB's a better player. I've been a better player for City than Yaya. He's done it longer. And he's done things that I've never seen as well in the way that Yaya has. Like, Yaya's dribbling, of course, was better. But the range of passing... you're on, Erling. The range of passing, like... They're very different players, but they've both been equally as effective. But I personally feel like KDB's been better for City than Yaya. Yaya had maybe a greater individual season, but it's hard to say. But to me, KDB has done it for such a longer time and more consistently. Yeah, he was in awe, Dave. You're right about Yaya. He was just saying. Thing is, if Yaya had the hunger of KDB as well, I would say he could have been. Yaya could have scored solo goals like that every single game if he wanted to, but he didn't. He didn't seem to ever want to. Like, if you had the intensity, a more intensity game, it could have been anything. Either way, what a discussion to have, eh? KDB, does he get a statue, everyone, in the chat? Does he? Lovely ball. Go on, Jack. What was Jack doing then, man? Did he fall over then? Yeah, it's Kompany, mate. It's always Kompany. It's always Kompany over Ruben Diaz. I love Ruben Diaz, but Kompany's legacy is ridiculous. It's not even comparable. Kompany easily. KDB, I think, will go down as City's greatest ever player. I agree. I think he is. I think he's phenomenal, KDB. I think he does things that make me laugh out loud. Yaya did as well, to be fair, but I think KDB does it much more consistently. Like, the passes he makes and when he drives forward and like takes the game by scruff of the neck. And look, Yaya as well didn't always do it. Sometimes he can be really anonymous. De Bruyne or David Silva? For me, it's KDB. I think he's ahead of David Silva. Yeah, I think he is. I agree the comparison is Silva or KDB, but to me, I think it's going to be KDB. He's my favourite ever City player, KDB, probably. I think he's just insane. I think he's the closest. We've had to a Messi style like level player. You know, Zidane style level player, like a truly the best in his position kind of player. Oh, nearly. Grealish nearly got it through to Haaland. What I love about KDB as well is you can tell this is his home. He loves it here, man. He loves the city. Get back, Rico. They got a cross in there, but it was tired from Mikolenko. Oh, you can't do that. I love my. You can't ask that question. Only ever had one KDB or Kun. Well, Kun gave us the moment, didn't he? He gave us the moment, so it'd probably be him. But you can't do that, man. It's not fair. Never. I refuse to answer. I already answered, I guess, but. So, look, I don't think anyone's disrespected Yaya here at all, Garrick. I mean, look, I literally, like, Yaya had 2 incredible seasons, a couple of good ones, and then a couple of poor ones, even being honest. Like, that's a literal fact. Like, he did. Like, everyone forgets that KDB's real peak, Yaya's real peak where he scored loads of goals and did all his mad stuff, didn't last that long. It genuinely didn't really last that long. It lasted a season or so, and then he kind of dropped off a little bit, but he was still brilliant. The problem with Yaya got is that he just burned a lot of bridges by being a knobhead after he left. Sadly, that happened, and while he was there too. So, but he's still loved by City fans. Everton getting forward a little bit here. We all know how good he was, man. Karadio, Samaras. Samaras is the easy one for me, actually. Samaras was better than Karadio. He actually was. Samaras, I feel like, was treated badly at City, actually. I think he was a good player, actually, Samaras. I actually think Samaras was a decent footballer at City wasted. Not wasted as such, but we played him out of position and so on. And he played him as a left winger when he had a bit of talent, Samaras. I think he did have talent. Someone else might remember Samaras. I think he had a bit of talent. Petrov Benarbia. Ah, you bastard. It's Benarbia, but I love Petrov. I loved him, man. He was Bernardo Silva Gundogan. Oh, you knobhead as well. What a knobhead question that is. Gundogan, maybe? He doesn't want to go. Bernardo, though. Bernardo. I don't know. It's Benarbia with Petrov and Benarbia, but Petrov was great fun. Benarbia was a better player, though. You right down there? I can hear my wife and baby walking around. Baby's not walking around. It's got a bit flat, hasn't it? What's going on? Haaland's just bobbling about. Stasic for Savic. Well, he's probably Nastasic, but I never rated Nastasic. I think everyone overrated him. I think he was actually... Nastasic was the exact kind of defender that I hate, by the way. And he's the... I think people massively overrated Nastasic. He was so... what's it called? Passive. He would never go to defenders. He would wait. He was a bit like Van Dijk that way. He was more vibes, and he'd stand off a little bit and let everyone else do the defending until last minute. I prefer aggressive defenders. Savic obviously never got there. But Savic is a better defender and always was a better defender than Nastasic. Never happened at City, but he was a better defender. He's aggressive and proactive. I hate passive defenders. Give me proactive ones always. Walker Cancelo. Walker. Walker's the greatest. Walker or Zaba? Depends what the question is. Who do I love more, Zaba? Who's the better player? Walker. Kyle Walker's City's greatest ever right back. Kyle Walker is a freak. He's very best, the best right back in the world defensively. Like I've never seen a defender as good as him right back. But who I love more, Zaba. Of course I love Zaba more. Zaba's just everything, isn't he? But as a better player, Walker. Walker's a better player. Kinkladze or Alano? Kinkladze. Tevez or Dzeko? Tevez. Yeah, I agree with Hodge. Walker is probably the best Premier League right back ever. I think he is, probably. His career said it all. He's got the titles to prove it. He is the best Premier League right back ever. I think he's the best, personally. I think he is. Dibble or Given? Given. Hart or Edison? It's probably like Hart, I reckon. Bernardo or Berkovic? Bernardo. De Bruyne or Aguero? No, stop it, man. Jack or Leroy? Leroy, of course. Roger Fernandinho. Fernandinho now, but Rodri maybe in time. Right now it's Fernandinho. But maybe one day it could be Rodri. I'm enjoying this game of either or, as nothing happens in the game. Are they going to play football anytime soon? Haaland's arguing with Pickford. Troutman or Weaver? Obviously, Troutman's before my time, so I couldn't really comment. I love Nicky Weaver because I was a keeper as growing up, so I love Weaver. But obviously, Troutman was better. But I didn't see him, obviously, because I'm too young for it. Well done, Just Lost Cause. I enjoyed the either or. Collar over Clichy. That's hard, collar over Clichy. Very tired, that. What I liked about Clichy is he was a 100% player. Kolarov was more fun, but he was also a lazy fucker, so I'll say Clichy. Kompany or Walker? Kompany. Vinny. I named my channel after Vinny. You know? Vinny's a fucking, like, Kinkladze or Bernardo? Kinkladze. I know Bernardo's a better player, but Kinkladze gave me joy as a kid. Yeah, it'll always be Kinkladze. Not saying he's obviously a better player, he isn't, but for the love in my heart, it's always going to be Kinkladze. But you take Bernardo now, obviously, you know. I would love to see Kinkladze come through. Cladze come through the academy right now, you know, and learn how to play football, because I maintain insanely gifted. Yaya or Gundo? Yaya. I love Gundo, but it's Yaya, isn't it? Nasri or Grealish? I loved Sami Nasri. I think Sami Nasri is a phenomenal footballer, so it's Sami Nasri. I think he's one of the most underrated City players ever. Sterling or Sane? Probably Raheem. I think Raheem's did more for City. Milner or Barry? Barry. Barry is underrated. Pep or Mancini? Oh, it's obviously Pep. Pep's always. Pep's the one for me. Gabby or Kalechi? Gabby. It's Gabby. Who's Kinkladze? How old are you? Oh my god, mate. I'm 37. He's from the 90s. Gota or Dickov? They're my friends now, man. I've got to go with the Goat, haven't I? I've worked with the Goat and Dickov, so I've got to go with them. Can we play football? What's going on? No, Yusuf, we're not. Sterling was great, Sergio, at his prime. We can't deny what he did for Man City. I know he was frustrating every now and then, but we're back underway. There we go. But we can't deny what he did. Bellamy or Sterling? It's still Sterling. I loved Bellamy, though. I love Bellamy. I think he was brilliant. Play Bernardo. I've already answered Hart. I said Hart. I think I just loved Hart more, of course. Brandon the Kitman or Brian Kidd? Nah, I'm a Brian Kidd guy. I love Brian Kidd. 18-19 over 17-18 for me. Definitely. Your dad's 38. Well, I'm 37, pal. I know I look good for my age, but I'm 37, you know. So your dad will know Kinkladze. Chappie or Brandon? Brandon. Balotelli or Negredo? Balotelli. No, I think Negredo's a better player. Balotelli's more fun, isn't he? Sterling's legacy for City. It's got to be over Sane for me. But I love Leroy, so. Thank you, Yusuf. I'll take it. Got good genes. Barella Lima? I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, I've got good genes, you know. I know I look young for my age. I've got grey hairs, though. You can see him there. See him speckled there. The light's hiding him quite nicely, actually. But they're a lot more grey than I look. Grealish is down. Ooh, that looks serious. Welcome back, Max. That looks serious for Grealish, you know. Anelka or Rosler? Rosler. Anelka's a better player, but I love Rosler more. But Anelka was brilliant for City. Bertie. Luke. Obviously, I loved Rosler more, but Anelka was wonderful for City. I don't think we can blame Pep for Sane. I think Sane was very much his own problem. He was a sulking tart, but he's always been a sulking tart, Mark. But he's a phenomenal player, and he played well for us. I know exactly where Vinny sat there. He's been there before. He sat near the studio. Top 5 City players for you. Oh God, KDB's at the top. Sergio's in there. Silva. Um, what is it? It's like best ever or who I love? Because emotionally, yeah, it's different. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Vinny's in there definitely, but I don't love Yaya on the top five. I don't love Vinny, in the top five. Like, sorry, Yaya. He's not. I don't love him as in. I mean, I prefer. I loved Shawnee Wright. No one's mentioned Wright Phillips yet. Once, by the way, like I don't get why no one's mentioned Wright Phillips yet. God, this game is boring. I agree, Mario. Nothing's happening. Just stop starting. Yeah, I can't see Burnley next season as well. It's cold in it. This house. Grealish is fine. Winbane. Everton's the new Burnley. I actually probably agree, mate. Right now, City's imaginary squad depth. Here's to you, Vincent Kompany. City love you more than you will know. Whoa, whoa. Oh, Rodri's just been taken out as well. Dirty bastard. Is Rodri alright? Andy, we're doing alright, but it's a very horrible game. It's very niggly. Like, lots of fouls, lots of little nicks. I need to see a replay of that on Rodri. Rodri's alright, by the way, you can tell. Yeah, that was a foul. That was a yellow card. Let's have a look at it again. Yeah, it's a clear yellow. Why is that team's been hit in the face? Fucking hell. Who was it? Don't be a pussy, man. Onana. Right, there's been barely any football in this half. Can we get going again? Everything's just playing rugby, I agree. They're just kicking the shit out of City. Where you going, Jack? Turn around. Rico Lewis is so key to this game, isn't he? Like the way City play, he just keeps it ticking over so nicely. Like we keep the ball beautifully. His movement as well. Look how he scans the pitch, Rico Lewis. Kev's done alright today, mate. He's not at his best game, but it's been difficult. He's made some big chances already. Everton breaking here. Oh my god! What the fuck just happened? Fucking hell. What the fuck, man? 1-1. He's just pinged it in the top corner from 20 yards. Oh no, Pep's water bottle's out. What do you fucking do about that? That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. This is why I was saying, someone said, oh, Everton won't score, man. Football is mental. Like, anyone can score out of nowhere. That is an insane goal, man. I don't know if it's a Kanji's fault. He's got to follow the runner, hasn't he? Stones has got to be tighter on him. Or Rico. Someone like this. I don't... I'm not panicking. I still think we'll score. That is an insanely good goal, man. That's an insanely good goal. Right, immediately back into him. That's so frustrating, man. Fucking hell, City. Fucking hell, City. Oh, we need a quick reaction. We need a quick reaction. It's an incredible goal. It's an incredible goal. Out of nothing as well. Absolutely out of nothing. I expect the crowds to get behind him here. Fucking hell, City, man. Everton have been horrible. That's a stupidly good goal from Damari Gray, though. Alvarez on. Foden on. Yeah, there is at least 10 minutes of stoppage time as well. Scott's right. There's loads of stoppage time. We barely played 10 minutes of this half because of all the injuries. Nathan. Right, go on, City. Go on, Kev. Come on, ref, man. He's just taking De Bruyne out from behind. Oh, come on. I mean, that's an incredible goal, to be fair. Incredible goal. We've got an awful lot of time left, don't worry. We've got, like, well over half an hour left. Kev, what was that? Kev's just put it out of play. Jesus Christ. Ugh. Oh, man, appalling. Right, City sort it out. City out, City. We need to see a reaction. Everton making a few changes. What is it with people scoring like 30 yarders against Man City? Come on, City, man. Everton got a corner. Onana's long-range shot deflected wide. I suspect there will be changes soon. There needs to be raucous. It needs to be intense going into the end of that game. Look, there's another goal in this game. Hopefully it's going to be City's, but I'm not worried yet. Yeah, Brian said Liverpool get 2 own goals and we get 30-yard screamers against us. So what do you do about that, man? It's just a stupidly good goal. Why is everyone acting like KDB's a liability? He's created 2 or 3 big chances today. Like he should have had a couple of assists. Genuinely. He hasn't been great, but he's not been terrible. I need to see a reaction inside the next 5 minutes. I need to see a reaction inside the next 5 minutes. Thing is, we can't expect KDB to be at 8 or 9 out of 10 every game. It's not unreal. It's not realistic, is it? It isn't. It just isn't. It's difficult. Well, there isn't a player like KDB who creates so much that doesn't occasionally have the radar off, you know. But the point is, he's KDB, so you keep him on the pitch because he's likely to do something wonderful. Go on, Erling. Oh, Erling nearly picked someone out. Oh, Rico's done brilliantly there. Jesus Christ, that was good. See how he flicked up and headed it behind him? How did he keep that ball? That is remarkably good. Oh, come on, City, man. Come on, City. Got to bear in mind, this is hard. This is difficult. I know Everton... Nah, it was a foul in Wobby. Come on, Blues. Come on, Blues. Jack, turn around. Where you going, Jack? Rare Rico Lewis. Bad touch. I don't mind Grealish, but I must admit, when you want a goal and Grealish runs 40 yards backwards, it'll never not be a little bit frustrating. It's just always going to be frustrating, isn't it? Right, come on, City. You've got to bring a World Cup winner on, haven't you? You've got to. Maybe Gundo? Bernardo says BBGB. I think Bernardo's been fine today, actually. But maybe, yeah. More of a goal threat. Oh, yeah, we dropped points today and Arsenal win. That is bad. Come on, City, man. The crowd are getting behind the team. You can sense it. Oh, Jack, man. Straight into the defender. He seems to shoot. He gets a lot of block shots, doesn't he? He loves a block shot. I just thought that, yeah. He doesn't create the space before he gets a shot away. You've got to create the space, mate. What's going on with Lewis there? Come on, City. Everton are sitting back deeper now. Oh, if Rico scored, AB, that'd be incredible. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, City, man. Come on, City. They are sitting deep now. It's getting deep. Come on, you Blues. Come on, man. Come on. Go on, Rico. Ugh. Everton worked it out now nicely here. Played. Go on, Kev. Go on, Kev. Go on, Kev. Go on, Kev. Oh, Riyad nearly found Haaland. Nearly. This is getting tense, isn't it? This is getting tense. Fucking hate football. I hate football. Come on, City, man. Come on. I like Grealish when he does that centrally. Come on, get on with it, man. The fact they're wasting time here, aren't they? Tom Davies coming on for them. Come on, City, man. Like, yeah, we still be a lot of stoppage time. There's another. It says 15 minutes currently. There's 25 minutes left. Not really, TM. It's not been a good match at all. Come on, man, City. Make a change, City. Come on, man. Bring some players on. It ain't working. We're not creating chances. Onana's injured himself trying to foul Pep, basically. Yeah, foul KDB. They are wasting so much time. It's fucking driving me mad. He's got to make some changes, though. He's got to make some changes. Look, this has been so slow, man. Jesus Christ, the time wasting has been off the charts. There's got to be at least 10 minutes. Oh, great. Tom Davies is on to kicking people as well. There's no such thing as jinxing, don't forget. The idea that, in my opinion, means anything happens is what it's happened. I didn't jinx it, Harry. Come on, man. Right, currently 12 minutes on the normal clock left. I suspect there's at least 20 minutes left. Oh, Jack, get up. Ah! Fucking hell! I'm starting to feel a bit done by Jack at the moment right now. Got my fucking nervous twitch going on. Ref, let him get on with it, man. Jesus Christ. I've been rattled by being a City fan, Winbane. You know, it's just been a City fan for you, pal. Ah, give over with the arm stuff. If this was World Cup, there'd be about 20 minutes, wouldn't they? I thought no one could compete with City, by the way. You know, like everyone said it was over. That's it. No one could compete with City. Guess what? People were, you know, can compete with City. Oh my god. Can we play some football for crying out fucking loud? Come on. Ref, let us play some football. Oh, I thought I was going to Haaland. I thought I was going to Haaland then. Jesus Christ. Ah, come on, City. Ah, shit in hell. How have we not fucking scored here? Oh my god, crying out loud. How have we not fucking scored? How have we not fucking scored there, man? Jesus Christ, lads. Who's the chance? His first chance with KDB, scuffing it. And then he was that after that. Mahrez. Then Bernardo. Then Rodri. Jesus Christ, fucking hell. Come on, City. Foden's coming on. Phil's coming on. Fucking over. About time, man. But Jesus Christ. But corner. Come on. Phil's coming on. Goal kick? Are you fucking for real? Ref's an absolute fucking wanker, isn't he? Jesus Christ, man. I would bring Cancelo on too, actually. I think we need to create some stuff, man. I think creating a chance or two would be nice here, wouldn't it? Release the ball, Akanji. Go on, okay, but Alvarez would be nice, you know. Alvarez, Gundo, and Foden. Nice. I like that. I like that a lot. That's a good bunch of substitutions. I mean, I wish he'd done it a bit earlier, I'm not going to lie. You know, 10 minutes earlier would have been lovely, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'll take that. Make the fucking substitutions. Get them on the pitch. Don't give me that win, Bane. There is no balance currently. No, you got to drop a little bit of chaos. Play Bernardo. You don't want Stones making the you don't want Stones making the cross there, do you? Really, let's be honest. Well, you say chaos doesn't suit us, but still, it's Alvarez, Foden, and Gundogan. You know what I mean? They're not like pure crazy players. What's Pickford doing? No silly fouls. It's true that it's basically there's got to be at least 10 minutes. I think you'd guess it'd be 10 minutes. Oh, they nearly did. Oh, I didn't like that. Didn't like them going forward then. Everton, I thought they were going to score then. Pass the ball, Jack. Release the ball quicker, Jack. Jesus Christ. Come on, Blues, man. Come on, Blues. Can we just fucking get on with football? Can we just play football? No, they're making changes. I'll let them off. It's the one time I'll let them off. I'll say Jesus Christ if I want to. I'm not a religious person. Sorry, pal. If it bothers you, you'll have to unfollow the channel. I'm atheist. So this is um ah straight out of play. You're right, Kian. I shouldn't be complaining about Grealish alone. I agree. He's just sort of frustrating, isn't he, sometimes? His tendency to run backwards and slow things down and then get a foul. It's just like, we don't need the game to stop every 2 seconds. That's the only thing about Grealish. Is like the game stops so much and it's just like, I know he gets fouled a lot, but his game is just to win free kicks. I'm like, I want the game to carry on. And it's just a bit annoying when you want momentum. It doesn't help. It slows things down a lot. So maybe that's why I get frustrated. Go on, Phil. Alvarez is... Come on and give him the ball away. They want it back. Well done. Okay. Yeah, it's useful sometimes, but yeah, I agree, Dom. Sometimes it's annoying. Like in a game like this, it's just frustrating. You need energy and momentum, not constant stoppages. Turn around, Alvarez. Other than the Derby game, I guess Mara's the go. You know. Come on, Phil. Oh, unlucky, Phil. Played, Phil. No, he's giving the ball away. Akanji, mate. It's not these stupid fouls. Oh my god. You can't. Haaland can't produce a goal if you don't make any chances, can he? You know. Like you got to make chances for him. We've not created any fucking chances. Like we can't expect Haaland just to produce a goal. Like he's not. He's not that kind of player. He's a striker. Maybe Aguero would or something like that. But you know, Haaland isn't an individual striker. 11 minutes. 11 minutes is a piss take. That should be closer to 20. Feels like a piss take 11 minutes, doesn't it? I love Aguero, Sergio G. Very different players. Aguero probably is the king, yeah, but Haaland will always score more goals in different goals, but Aguero could win you individual games. Yeah, different player. It should be. This should be at least 15 minutes. Come on, City, man, get forward. Phil, go on. I feel like Phil could have took a touch there. I know you should score 11, but I'd rather still have 15. And by the way, we've only got 9 of that left already because there was another substitution during it, which I guarantee you they've not allowed for. Ah! They are wasting so much time. They are wasting so much time. It's literally taking the piss, ref. He's useless. Yeah, they've already wasted 2 of the 11. That's the thing. It's like, played Rodri. Rodri just bullied Iwobi. Yeah, we're going to need Rodri to save us again here. I think you're right, mate. What it is like it's always shit officials because they always favour the dogged team, the underdogs. Like they let him get away with kicking him. It's like this belief like they're allowed to kick the better teams a little bit. What was that, Kev? Jesus Christ! Imagine Ty later. I hope so, mate. I hope so. Kev was free then. Lads, work it forward. Why is Alvarez playing at left back? Why is Alvarez so deep? What's he doing? Ah! Come on, City, man. Jesus Christ, City. Something from the corner, maybe, hopefully. Come on, Blues, come on. Come on, man. Oh, come on, Blues, man. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. We're not getting any chances. We're not getting any chances. Ah. Was that a long range Rodri timeout? Long range. Yeah, it did. It's a corner. That was a corner. Come on, City, man. Come on, City. This, like, we've done nothing in this 11 minutes so far. I mean, there's only about 3 or 4 minutes left already. Come on, Blues, man. Come on, Blues. Newcastle drop points. Interesting. Good for you, Beans. Good for you, mate. Just so sloppy. There's a real lack of balls here, to be honest, man. Like, everyone's like, no one's taking the game by the scruff of the neck. Go on, Phil. Phil finally in behind, but picked up no one. Oh, Scott, you fucking legend. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone without a love of my heart, without a dream of my own. Come on, City, let's push and get one more. Come on, City, man. Fingers crossed, just for Scott. Thanks so much, Scott. You're an absolute legend. Come on, Blues, man. Come on, Blues. I'm too tired for this shit today. Too tired for this shit. Scott, you're a legend, man. Cheers. Yeah, we do need these 3 points, Daz. You're right, mate. Oh, my God. What was... Mahrez is passing it to KDB, who just falls over, and then we give away the free kick. That whole fucking passage of play then. Well, maybe what scream. Oh, it's so stupid. So fucking stupid, man. We ain't scoring here. We ain't scoring, man. We've been shite. We can't even create a chance. Can't even get a cross in the box. It's not fucking complicated, is it? Come on, City, man. Anything. Get the ball forward. 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 Up the fucking pitch. My clock doesn't even go to 100 minutes. The bottom. Oh, yeah. I love it. I love seeing all the viewers come in, man. They're all here to watch me. It's all Arsenal fans, isn't it? Schadenfreude and all that. Just let us play on, ref. We don't need Ake as a free kick back in our own fucking half. Can you let us just play on? It's not complicated, is it? Why is he stopping play there when Foden had the ball? This is bad, by the way. I thought Phil was through. I thought Phil was through then. I thought he was through. I thought he was fucking through on goal. Oh my God, Phil, that's terrible. That's a good cross, that. Why was no one central? The second one was good. Come on, you bellends. There's about a minute or two left, I reckon. This is probably the last chance, really, I reckon. I don't even fucking tune my nails and I've started doing it. We ain't scoring. Corner. Come on, Blues. Please. He's Mr. Sitter. Rodri's Mr. Sitter. Fuck me, that's it. It's over. Rodri Mr. Sitter with the last kick of the game. Fucking hell, City. Last kick of the game. It's over. Fair play. Arsenal might win the league. They might win the league, who knows? That wasn't good enough today. That was uninspiring, man. I was confident. Of course I was confident. It's fucking Everton. Why would I not say I was confident? Who wasn't confident going into this game? But I didn't expect City to be abysmal today. I really didn't. I just didn't expect City to be abysmal, and they were. And a real lack of creativity, unfortunately. I thought the first half was pretty decent, but Everton, look, I spoke to an Everton fan yesterday, Harry, and they expected to get beat 6-0. So Everton fan literally told me they were trying to keep the score down, so they've been in terrible form, losing left, right and centre, but they've frustrated the hell out of us, and they beat us, and that was just poor. That was really, really poor. It was poor. City didn't fucking deserve anything from it. They didn't. Fair play to Everton. Not good enough. Like a lack of creativity, a lack of pace, lack of ideas, a lack of we just needed someone you need someone to run at someone, man. Create things happen. It was so one-dimensional. Pass from side to side to side to side to side. Everton did play rugby, they did. But we've got to be better than that, man. We've got to be better than that. All we can hope now is Brighton gets something against Arsenal. But that was poor. It was piss poor. Hello to all the people who joined fans of a chance, the teams who wanted to see me cry or something like that. That's not who I am, That's not who I am, but, is the league gone? Of course the league is not gone. Of course it's not gone. No, it isn't. We've got to play Arsenal yet, But that was poor. That was fucking poor. That was really poor. Guys, thanks for watching this. I'm going to go get my match reaction video ready, I guess. Fuck football. I hate it. I'll catch you all in a bit. Love you all loads. Bye-bye.